Yo, what's good, basketball heads? It's your boy Crush. So, Brian Windhorst thinks there is no chance that Kawhi Leonard and Paul George will get a 4 year extension from the Clippers. If I'm Steve Ballmer, there's no way in hell I'm giving these dudes an extension. To do what? They haven't done anything. They made it to one finals, one Western Conference finals in 2020 in the bubble. And ever since then, what have they done? Kawhi is always injured. Paul George is always injured. Every year it's the same conversation. Clipper fans have hope. You see glimpses, oh, they're going to be good in the playoff. The playoffs rolls around and it's the same story. Kawhi breaks down. Paul George is not available. And it's sad, man. If I'm the owner of the Clippers and the front office, there's no way. I'm going to let these dudes ride. I'm not renewing any contracts. I'm not extending any contracts. I'd rather rebuild or go look elsewhere. The one and only issue is injury, staying healthy. And they can't seem to stay healthy. How can you win a championship if the stars are unable to stay healthy? They're unhealthy every season. And it's the same old song, it's the same story, and we all have hope, but they're always injured. I'm not expecting the Clippers front office to give them an extension, and if they do get one, I would be shockingly surprised. Because why would you invest in something that's unavailable? The product is never available to be on the court, so why would you invest in it? They've struggled with injury the entire fourth season in LA. 4 seasons of being injured, hurt, unhealthy, load management. The list goes on and on and on. This year's postseason, Kawhi gave us glimpses, had a masterful one game. We saw flashes like, oh, okay. And you saw the Kawhi like, this guy's a beast. Then played some of the second game and he was unavailable after he got hurt. And this is the story of the Clippers. Literally, this is the story of the Clippers. Injuries, injuries, injuries. Like I've been saying over and over, their championship window was 2020 bubble. 2020 in the bubble, that's when they should have won. They legit had the best team in the NBA. I know they lost, but truthfully, the Clippers should have won. I know they didn't want to be in the bubble, but can't make any excuses. They showed up. They went to the bubble, so they showed up. They should have won in the bubble. But Paul George got ahead of himself talking about he's not worried. After being up 3-1 on Denver and losing, PG's talking about he's not worried, and they end up losing the entire series. 2020, they should have won. Point blank, period. That was their window. Missed opportunity, and they're not winning any championships. I'm sorry. Why would I extend 2 players who can't stay healthy? They're never available to me. Why would I extend them? For what reason? So this is what Brian Windhorst had to say. I don't think there's any chance that those guys get 4 years extension. They both can be free agents after next season because they have player options. There's no chance that they're getting extended 4 years. I would be stunned if they get extended 4 years. But that doesn't mean that they can't get extended though. And that the Clippers won't make an offer or even a multi-year offer. So that is what Brian Windhorst had to say. And I agree with those sentiments. I would be shocked and surprised if Paul George and Kawhi got an extension. If I'm the Clippers, I'm letting them walk in free agency. It's okay. I'm going to rebuild. We tried this experiment for 4 years, went over the cap, spent a lot of money, went way over the luxury cap, and have nothing to show for it. I would just let them walk in free agency. Or I would put an offer on the table, 2 years at most. I'm going to put a reasonable offer on the table, 2 years. You either take it or you could get the stepping. Keep it moving. That's how I see it. But I would not offer these 2 4 years. No way in hell. After 2020, The uncertainty surrounding this team has been crazy. You don't know what to expect year after year, season after season. You don't know. And it's sad, man, because there's so much potential. This team had one of the best teams in the NBA for 4 seasons and nothing to show for it because the main two stars is never available. So currently the Clippers are in a tough spot. I mean, they have found themselves in a tough position. I mean, you're trying to balance retaining talent and compete for a championship. So you want to win it, obviously you want to compete, but at the same time, the stars, they're unhealthy. They're unavailable. It's just a sad situation, man, for such a talented team. And the front office and Steve Ballmer went way over the cap. They went way over the cap for most of the years trying to win. So Steve Ballmer actually put his money where his mouth is. And what do he have to show for it? Nothing. What's crazy is I'm actually fond of Kawhi and Paul George. Kawhi is one of my favorite players, but I got to keep it real, man. It's a waste. He can't stay healthy. Not his fault. He just have bad knees and he's unhealthy, and Paul George is always hurt. Ever since he broke his leg, he's always hurt. I mean, it's sad, man, but I guess you got to keep hope alive. It's sports, I guess, you got to still support your team and, keep dreaming and hoping, I guess, but the writing is on the wall, man. This team is not going anywhere. Unless miraculously Paul George and Kawhi remains healthy for an entire season and postseason. That would be a miracle. They tried load managing last season. How did that work out? Same song. Injury. But as always, I holla. As always, we just talking basketball. Hit the subscribe button, like, comment, share, holla at your boy.
It's all about the game and how you play it. It's all about the game. I'ma say it. It's all about the game.